Hello everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome back to ballxpit. I have been playing quite a bit off camera. I don't know, man. I just wanted to play a little bit and like farm some stuff, unlock some characters, but I've unlocked some interesting ones, and that's for dang sure. The couple that I've unlocked, I think I might have unlocked Jester maybe at the end of the last one. I can't remember. Or sorry, the Juggler. Lobs balls into the air. I did try playing as him. I got a win on the Smoldering Depths, which is the third last level to be on. Unlocked the Tactician off camera, who makes battles turn-based. I played him just a moment ago as well, off camera. Pretty cool, pretty interesting, but I just unlocked the Radical, which plays the game for you and also chooses your upgrades. And I was like, you know what, this could be interesting. I'm interested to see what this character can actually do. And it means that I can just yap, man. I can just sit and yap. I've got no idea. When it says it plays the game for you, does it mean it plays well or optimally? Is this going to be the goal? This is going to, I mean, to be fair, this is probably perfect if you're looking to like farm resources or farm levels on your characters. You just take the Radical. You also take like whatever character you're trying to level up. You send it on whatever you're trying to do, and then you just let it ride. I am skeptical though, because like I had a lot of trouble. This is Heavenly Gate, which is like the second last level of the game, and I feel like I need to do a lot of upgrading. If I'm honest with you, I managed to beat it barely with the Shield Bearer, and I had a pretty rough go of it. Didn't have the greatest time. The final boss, all the waves were coming in, and I managed to win by, first of all, I had to revive from the Necromancer's Hut or whatever, and I also decided to forget about the ads and just try to nuke the boss, and I got very lucky because my HP was like minuscule, and I had absolutely no HP left and no more revives and stuff like that. So it's interesting because this doesn't seem to be going well, and I'm wondering if like the AI can actually like figure something out here as a means of like salvaging whatever this is. So it's turn-based, but it's also see, that seems really like a bad play. I wouldn't take that play personally. See, this is it, man. Is this what it feels like to watch me? You can like you can like kind of like backseat the whole experience, but then I don't have to feel bad because it's like it's a robot that's doing it. It ain't me, man. It's Rob from the NES there, man. This is a tool assisted speedrun. This has nothing to do with me. I mean, am I right in saying and right in thinking and right in looking at this, but there is absolutely zero evolutions available here? I guess you got Freeze Ray as an option. Maybe he's privy to something that I'm not familiar with. Maybe he knows something I don't. But I'm looking at this like there's no... Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? Hold on, he's cooking actually. I take it back. He's not playing the way that I would, and maybe that's what my issue is. It's incredibly interesting. I guess the annoying thing for this level is instead of having it being like 3 or 4, instead of like 2 or 4 gears or whatever, it's 5 gears, which means you get 2 gears for every different. We get 2 gears if you do 2 characters that you haven't played yet, and it would appear that there's not really any way to like change it up a bit. Maybe get like, apart from having to do like 1 run with like 1 extra gear, or do a run with a character you've already had and then get 1 extra. I was just thinking in my head there, I was like, oh man, I was just thinking about instantly stun locking with the turn-based by using the Shield Bearer, but then I remember you're not allowed to play as him, and I remember like that, me thinking that immediately, and my wishes were removed, unfortunately. It's a little bit sad. Right, first boss. I mean, if this guy gets me like some XP, I'd be pretty happy with that. Like some blueprints. I've only got 1 character that I haven't unlocked, and I have a sneaking suspicion that like something's bugged or something, because there's like 1 blueprint in one of the previous levels that just simply will not unlock for me. To be fair, actually, I've got an entire extra area that might be what it is. I built most of the buildings. I haven't really upgraded a tremendous amount since the last time, which did give me quite a big boost, but we're coming into the end game here. And then also, you know what? We unlocked the last ball as well, which is the charm ball. I haven't played around with it yet to see what it does or how it operates. But I know that there is some super secret evolutions in the game that I would want to have a little look at and see what we can make happen. Oh, we do have an evolution. Alright, we're going for freeze ray. I mean, this guy knows better than I do, so he's actually like plugged into the mainframe. So like, there's a chance that he knows. I'm trying to think like what that evolves into. I would have expected the AI to like hit some insane ass angles, but I'm not really seeing it. I wonder if he's just gonna like maintain that exact angle over and over again. Yeah, he is. I mean, fair enough. I mean, he's gonna take out the boss, but I'm just a little bit disappointed, I guess. I'm expecting him to like feed the boss, feed it through perfectly into the backline, ding, 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 and then like delete everything over and over and over again. I mean, he's frozen the boss permanently, so the middle columns are kind of stuck. Hate the enemy on the left, by the way. It like goes up in the air. You know what? Let me speed it up a little bit. He goes up in the air, and you're not able to attack it until it comes back down. It's unbelievably, unfathomably annoying. Rounds take a little bit more time as well when you're playing as a tactician, but I don't really mind it too much. To be fair, I'm sitting here wondering, like, can you just farm? I mean, it must know, like, the most optimal strategy, right? Like, it just has to. Like, is this, like, a genuine cheat character where you're like, alright, well, you pick it and then you will win, but you don't get to feel good about it, you know? I don't know if that's how it works. If that's how it works, that's fair enough. But to be fair, you can't really get like all that much progression. You can use them to like farm blueprints if you want. Just like set him up and then AFK while he plays the game. But beyond that, man, I mean, like you can't. I mean, I guess you can. You can get 1 gear if you just give him a random character every time. I'm really trying to think of like what the deficit is for using a character like this, and I actually don't even think there is one, to be honest. I think like obviously you're not playing a video game, you're watching a video game, which is like, I mean, that's fine for you because you're watching someone you're watching somebody watch a video game, but they're talking, and you probably got me on in the background. You're maybe playing, I don't know, Mega Monk on your other monitor, or you're playing like old school RuneScape. You're still you know, stuck on Gridmaster. You still don't know how to kill Yama, even though people completed it in the first day after like 14 hours. Like, what are you doing? Like, you really sold your Dragon Hunter crossbow so you could buy a bond to play on another account, just to just to still be stuck on Gridmaster. This is the league's waiting room, bro. Why are you still pickpocketing elves, man? Like, what are you doing? You really trying to get that enhanced teleport seed or whatever? Like, grow up, man. Well, why don't you pick up a rune crossbow and head to your way, brother? Even the 150s are more honorable than you sitting in oh my god, what's the area after Sins of the Father? The area with the vampires trying to hit a blood gem or something. I know. With the full rogues kit, it's an extra 10 mil if you do proc it, but it's a 1 in 5,000. So why don't you go fuck up and just hop on, bro? Hop on raids. People will really cut redwoods for 400 hours, but they won't learn how to butterfly Akka in 2OA. They'll farm Soul War Zeal, but you guarantee these motherfuckers will get hit in come phase every single time as well. Unbelievable. Sorry. Anyway, if you don't play old school RuneScape, if you play old school RuneScape, that's probably a very funny bit. If you don't play old school RuneScape, then I really apologize. However, it is a great game. You should probably play it. It is, ironically, got some very, very engaging combat, which is a shock to a lot of people because the game looks like it looks and the combat looks like it looks. Because it just looks like you click on something and wait for it to die or you die, but it is unbelievably deeper than that. And if you don't know, you just don't get it, you know. To be fair, you can just click on something and hope it dies, but in basically any boss except for like, I don't know, like Obor and like the starting bosses, you're gonna have a bad time. For the most part, not a lot of bosses you can tank and spank. This ain't World of Warcraft, buddy. I gotta be honest, man. The AI is doing a pretty fantastic job, opening up a lot of like gaps here that I'm not a big fan of, but it's hard to complain, man. It's hard to complain. He's hitting some diabolical angles that I absolutely would never attempt. Like, I shit you not, I would never attempt that, man. He's making fucking adjustments, man. Holy. There's like 20 million gallons of water were used in the creation of this run from the AI data centers that were pumping water to try and cool the processors. It's triangulating positions that I couldn't even fathom, man. I got my fucking sextant out trying to figure out the angle here. I know sextant is a nautical thing. Don't test me. I couldn't think of the name for the thing to like tell what an angle is, like the little plastic things you had in maths class. I didn't do very well in maths class, as you could probably imagine. I did like the second highest level you could study in high school. And then during a preliminary exam, which was not a real exam, it was kind of like a test exam, they got pulled aside after from a teacher and they're like, what happened? And I was like, I don't know. They're like, we really recommend you don't take the real exam. Presumably because they wanted higher test results overall, and I was gonna cause a problem if I was allowed to sit that exam. But you know what, it doesn't feel good. I agree with them though, I don't disagree with them, just to be clear. Ghost ball, huh? I mean, what's the final boss this? Oh yeah, it's like the weird angel flying creature that shoots a bunch of angelic arrows and stuff that home in on you. I don't know what this is gonna look like in what you call it? In turn-based, actually. I'll admit the AI is giving me like severe anxiety because there's like a huge line and it's getting quite close on the left side and he's not dealing with that at all. Like he's not. He's getting hit by arrows, bro. What do you mean? Alright, upgrade, buddy. Ghost, fire, ghost. I don't hate the freeze ray sandstorm combination inherently, but it does feel like something maybe a little bit lackluster, you know? It's not doing bits, and especially when you take bomb, you're foregoing a lot. I feel like you're foregoing a lot of like bounce damage potentially. Like you're kind of risking it, man, for a biscuit. I mean, I'll listen to you. I'll listen to what you're saying. Granted, I'll admit, when I was at this point in the round on my actual playthrough of completing this, I was fighting for my life. I think I actually died around here. So realistically, the AI is doing a whole heap of a lot better than I am. But I don't know if that's got anything to do with the fact that it's like turn-based or what, you know? There's a lot of things you can make work in turn-based. Would I be pulling up the same way though? I don't think so. This looks like a mess, man. This looks like a genuine mess. I actually don't know. I've got no idea what he's planning here, man. To me, I'm like, this is a fucking nightmare. This is gonna be like horrendous. But I know he's got the sauce. Because do you know what the thing is though? The computer knows the HP of every single thing, so it can make that calculated decision to be like, I will start firing through this thing that doesn't make any sense to do, because it will just be destroyed on the first attack, therefore not wasting all my other bulbs, because it will continue to travel through. Whereas me, I'm firing it, and I got no idea. You're gonna take an archer? That seems strange, but you know what? I'll respect it. I'll respect it. They don't seem to reroll either. They never seem to reroll. Because I feel like going maybe for like a ball would be value town compared to going for the archer for whatever reason. Like having a fourth special ball to like actually do something seems to me like a vaguely better decision. You're gonna get hit by these arrows, man, aren't you? Tell me you're not. Tell me you're better than this. Okay, we got the Lord of Owls. Is it capable of winning? I don't know, man. It's getting hit. And I don't want to hear the AI be like, there is no other way. There is definitely another fucking way. I mean, not that. I mean, that's, you know what? Not bad. Holy moly, there's some angles that are getting. There's still baby balls going. I don't think he changes up the angle too much. Never mind. Holy moly, I was wrong. He's trying to feed into the back of the map. What a strange guy. Okay, there is a single baby ball going kind of crazy. Okay, I think it's about to land, which means it's damageable. It's now damageable. I mean, this damage is like really bad. Even my ass was doing more damage than that. The thing is, he's focusing very heavily on getting rid of, I guess, what it perceives to be the threat here. I mean, we gotta kill the boss, you know? Eventually. And the thing is as well, one of the balls that we have is useless. Like, it's not useless, but it's not gonna bounce. We're in trouble here for sure, like dead ass. We've done absolutely negative damage to the boss, man. This is unbelievable, dude. I can't believe how little damage we've done. Ah, move, brother! You're gonna get clobbered. All these arrows are coming in. You gotta move! Oh wait, he's actually cleared out most of them, but he's still gonna get hit by 2, right? Ow. Dog, you can move. You don't have to stand there and tank them. I guess a lot of these angels at the front do get deleted. They get killed when the boss blasts forward. But this is, I mean, I feel like this is gonna take forever, man. This is not gonna work. I don't foresee any circumstance where the boss actually wins this. Not the boss, the AI. And now the boss is airborne, so like there's no way of damaging it. And look at the damage that we dealt. Like, this is this pitiful level of damage that we've just dealt here. It doesn't make no sense, man. I mean, you're clearing the mobs pretty decently. I'll give you credit where credit is due, right? Good job, but there's got to be another way, is what I'm trying to say, I suppose. We got an archer though. I'm sure that's good. What are we focusing on here? What are we doing here? I mean, you're taking away at it. Have you ever seen like a more doomed scenario? Like, I genuinely don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. We got one bomb that immediately gets deleted, and every other ball, like, passes through enemies. So there's no hope of getting like it caught in the back to delete everything. It just goes through and then disappears. Now listen. Yeah. There's not a lot of mobs on the screen. And that's good, I guess. But at the end of the day, it just spawns more. It spawns more, and they get and it spawns a higher quantity of them, and I think they're stronger as well, because you gotta fucking kill them, man, eventually. Okay. Alright, and you know what? I'm picking up what you're putting down. That was a bit better. And see, you're just sending it straight on his ass as well. The change up is phenomenal. I knew you were gonna send it again. I knew you couldn't resist. I knew his ass couldn't resist. Okay, you know what? Maybe hold on. That the baby ball angle there did some incredible work. I'm actually a little bit like, I'm a bit shaken at that one, you know? Maybe it is doable. Maybe I'm just not a believer. The sandstorm's getting caught as well. Right, now you're airborne. You can change things up. The thing is, if you're playing for me as well, I'm gonna respect, dude. That could change things. I agree. That could very much change things. You have an actual ball that bounces, it clones itself, and it ricochets. That you're a lucky son of a bitch. I gotta give credit to you there. You're a lucky duck right there. I think you got the best possible ball for the situation where the boss is enclosed in like a box of enemies and can get a lot of ricochets going onto it. Why? I don't mean, you've chosen an angle. You've chosen the most insane place to stand that only an AI could ever choose. On the just like 5 pixels on the right of the screen that would protect you. Respect, 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 respect. I mean, to be honest, I don't know what I'm even complaining or saying here, because I do feel like the AI has done a better job than me thus far. Even if I couldn't be caught dead with this particular ball setup at this stage in the game. I don't know what it is. It just seems like an evil aura to me to have that. To have ghosts and like the sandstorm flying through everything. But then I guess, like, what do I know, you know? Not leveling up Cell for the extra damage. Nope, leveling up Archer. That, yep, is that not insane? Is that not, like, seriously insane? I don't know, man. But it's almost half health, so there needs to be a distinct lack of criticism coming from my end here. It's now back up in the air. At least it seems to be, like, actually dodging these arrows. If it was just choosing to get hit all the time, yeah, that'd be pretty undoable, I think. Does it know what the HP is? I think this might be able to do it, man. Oh, no, it's good. I mean, it's gonna get hit. Oh, it's not gonna get hit again. It even planned that out. Dear Lord. I mean, dude, I mean, at this point, I was probably panicking to try and get any damage on it. It's going down very, very steadily. It's not taking the cell level up. It's not. It's taking the reduced damage. It's not even taking any damage, but it seems to value that over anything else. And what am I doing wrong in this game, man? What am I doing wrong? To be fair, I think like the turn-based one is like a lot easier. It does make things like decidedly chill, but still, you know. I'm curious to see what it does with like a live situation. It being turn-based and also playing for me is an interesting one, but I wonder what it does when it's like when it has to play live. I mean, I put this up to like a faster speed and it's still, I mean, this is like a 20-minute run, right? Well, probably 25 minutes. But I get it because it's turn-based, it has to be, like, you know, things take time. Finally, level 2 cell, we've done it, we have done, he is up, even though it's because he's been forced to, the AI has leveled up the cell to do slightly more damage. And I think split into more as well, potentially. I'm actually not sure. No, let me just double check. Maybe? I don't know. Whether it be cone or damage, it's still more damage. Even one extra is 100% more damage, so. It almost getting a screen clear is pissing me off, can I say? How has it done this? Yeah, you gotta start smacking him now, cause like we gotta start making. Oh my, that was an angle. It just still feels like you're so heavily focused on killing the mobs and not the boss, you know? Okay, he's in the air, that makes sense. I'm gonna be honest with you, to be fair, I think this boss is probably insanely annoying. I mean, I think this boss is insanely annoying anyway. As many of the bosses are, that's kind of like their job. But being able to make yourself invulnerable to damage by like flying in the air, which is kind of like the gimmick of the stage. It's evil. It's not very nice. Alright, I believe I'm expecting big things here. I mean, like a little. Oh, it's in the air again. A little bit of damage. I guess that's fine. You're gonna move to the left side and bring it in the right. I did not realize you could actually delete the arrows from the boss, like the angelic ones. Interesting. Okay. Finally, cell level 3. More damage on another clone. That would have been crazy. Maybe we'd be dead if you'd done that as soon as you could. Probably not though, but you never know. There's an angel that seems to be like... Is it stolen one of the balls? What's happening there? I don't know what's going on there. Nice, 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 nice. I'm just a respecter of you hitting the boss. Oh my goodness, that was quite the angle there as well. We got a baby ball that's gonna take forever to get back down. There we go. Okay, I vaguely remember this attack, although I think I only used it once, and then I was at this point trying to burst it down. Something seems to be hitting it like really hard. I don't know if it's like critting or something, or like what's going on here. But look at the frame like look how unbelievable. Oh dude, I just realized like this is been like this the whole time. I like the difference. I just don't know, man. I don't know what it's doing. Add one passive slot, carpenter. Add one ball slot, bag maker. I mean, that's pretty good stuff. The radical. Sure. Tactician. Bouncing on scaffolds, harvest. And harvest would add +1 build point. Sure. Give me you. 2 blueprints, 2 gears. A heavenly trophy. Why don't we do this as well? Having 1 extra ball slot is actually incredible as well, by the way. Resources gathered, a lot of resources. Let's move things around a little bit here. Oh, we can't do that. Okay, hold on. You know what? Let's expand. We got like a lot of money, so I'm not too stressed about the situation here. Let's rearrange it. Pop you up there. Pop you up there. Pop you there. Sure. We've got a bit of a mess of a situation. We really are not like doing great work in the micromanagements. Oh, did we actually? We don't even have. We're close to not having enough for some of that stuff, I think. I used up a lot of resources. Holy moly. Can you upgrade it as well, I wonder? You cannot upgrade them. Okay, you know, that makes perfect sense. And I'm kind of glad that you can as well. I feel like that'd be scary otherwise. I want to send the radical again. He uses the wind ball. We'll just go with somebody like the itchy finger. Somebody like simple enough. A little bit of scatter shot, see how he deals with that. Spawn a gem spring. See, I took the gem spring as well, which is basically like, what is he doing, man? What the hell is going on? I took the gem spring and I actually kind of didn't really like it all that much. It was blocked because it can't be destroyed, so it was just blocking a lot of my shots, and I thought it was like a little bit of a dangerous item to take. Depends, I suppose, how comfortable you feel. But it spawns like pretty frequently, and I guess maybe it does take up like a slot that an enemy would be in, but it also like has unlimited health, as far as I can tell. Which is, dear lord, man. Kind of scary. Poison? Honestly, this is just fascinating to watch, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe why I'm fascinated by it. It seems to be taking, like, better, like, choices now. But that being said, it did win the last round, even though I didn't necessarily, like, agree even a little bit with what it was taking. And even, the AI is even trying to maximize XP gain by trying to make sure that everything ricochets off the mana spring. Okay, I think it's what is it doing? What is it doing now? Is it stuck? Unsure how to feel about the damage it took there, but like, I don't know, maybe I'm the one that's wrong. I mean, we're coming up on the final, like the first boss soon. And we do have an evolution available right now. So I think you probably do want to take that. Which one do you want to take though? The Inferno. I mean, it's definitely some AoE. Okay, I think it's starting to struggle now, and I kind of don't really blame it. Really? I mean, you know what? It's a nuke. It's like a single target. Like, do a bunch of damage, I guess. So it's not really doing all that much extra damage, frankly, but like it's something. Alright, first boss. It seems to be like leaving XP as well. I think it dies here. Like, what is it doing? Oh, I guess I'm the one that has to decide whether or not it revives. Okay. You know, for something that's playing itself, I seem to be making a whole lot of the decisions here, okay? So fascinating, man. So fascinating. It did its best job. Oh, sure. I'm gonna return to base and I want to try it with a different combination. Maybe the shield bearer, because I think that is a decidedly epic idea. Pardon me, sorry. And the shield bearer is like my favorite character as well. So. Oh wait, actually, do I have all the thingies here? Sorry. No, I don't. Okay. Oh wait, I've completed it with both. Yeah, that makes sense. What about the cohabitants? It'd be nice to see how it's supposed to be played. Oh wait. Sorry. My apologies. There's just some that I want to see how to play them. Shooting from the back constantly, while it also plays for me. How does it deal with that? It does love poison. Although with the shade, I would probably say that like egg sac is like almost guaranteed to be the better option. But like, hey, listen, I'm not the boss, so. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but like, you know, you do have a lot of opportunities for ricochets and stuff like that, so having egg sack seems like it would be probably in your best interest. I mean, you gotta figure something out here, Chief, because these things are coming in. To be fair, I don't have any high expectations for this because I do believe that Shade is like difficult. That being said, though, it'd be good if you like picked up some experience at the very, like if you tried, I guess, to get some experience here. How interesting. He's still managing to get ricochets onto the things that are leaking. But he's also not picking up any experience at all until he gets hit, which is a bit interesting, I suppose. It's just... Is this the turning point? Is this when things start to go well? Like it passes through enemies, so you now have the possibility of hitting things at the front if you really want to. No guarantee that it's gonna like do what it needs to be done, but well, you know, 2 different poison things as well. What if you upgrade it into super poison? That one ain't getting blocked. Moving at full speed isn't bad. I just worry because like the AI seems to freeze up a lot when it's in a situation where something is like leaked and it's not quite sure how to deal with it, you know? I worry about it. I think those statues steal balls, man. I'm pretty convinced. Okay, first boss. Once again, I got no expectations. I am merely a curious little bean right now. Doesn't look like there's... I mean, it seems to like prioritize until it doesn't. Trying to hit the front ones, but it seems to be like trying to max it. It needs to take some fucking priorities is what it needs to do. I gave it a hard combination though, admittedly. Played with the Shade, it doesn't know what to do. It's literally just tanking arrows. It's so good. That's so funny. That is still cool though. I still think it's very cool. I don't hate it. I think we'll call it there though. Next time we'll be playing with a character that I am in control of. How about that? How does that sound? The Radical is very, very interesting character though. I am a fan of it, admittedly, I have to say. Still though, until next time, I think we got to do some upgrades and stuff like that. Get some like damage going, or get some baby ball damage, like leadership or whatever. Put it to level 3, I guess, would be good. Or is that already level 3? I think it is. I don't think it's level 3. I think it's... Yeah, it's level 2. Okay. Yeah, until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. I'll see you all next time. Please subscribe to the channel, give the video a like. And yeah, see you!